How did you find, in terms of family and friends, how did your family and friends react towards you when they realised that you were not, not towing a narrative, not towing a line?
It's not about me. It's about others.
It's not about me. It's about others.
A lot of our friends, they were still speaking to us and that, but we couldn't mention anything like that because they didn't believe it and that. And even our daughter in Australia, she knew something was happened, but she didn't see it the way we saw it. And we did have a spell where we fell out with them, but obviously that's better again. We FaceTime them regularly.
Yeah.
No, but our early friends, and one of our close friends that Barb's known for 30 odd years. That when Barb said about the then she worked in a pharmacy for 30 years part time, and she want to see what goes on in the pharmacy. And Barb said, well, their flu shot's no good, and then they got Mercury and stuff like that. She don't, and then she got a bit cross, so they left it like that. Next time they met up again, Helen said, well, I think I owe you an apology, Barb. She asked her pharmacist at the pharmacy he worked in, and he admitted there was mercury in the vaccines.
Wow. So the pharmacist actually admitted there was mercury in the vaccines.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and after that, obviously you don't talk about it as much as we do, but a lot of them, Barb got some friends she used to work with, they always get all their jabs and that, but they're still friends, where they still go out for lunch and that together. So, but they still don't see the way we see it.
No. So you kind of still see things differently to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the face coverings that people actually generally do wear don't actually protect you that much from the virus, because most people either aren't wearing them correctly. In reality, it is more of a psychological exercise, which I think Susan Mickey would be interested in due to her interest in behavioural science. It maintains an element of emergency, make people want to socially distance and convince people that we're still in a state of emergency.
Standing. We've got there's been a death in the Midlands at the moment due to this. We're going to put everyone on notice under common law. Right, so there you go, Judge. Come down, please. Come down. Member of the public, come down, please. I need to give this to the judge under common law. I've got the right. You can stand up and go. Let's make it known the judge has walked out. Court adjourned. There is going to be no more vaccinations for kids. Everyone in this room now, there's been a death. You carry this on, you're all complicit in genocide. Yeah, I'm going to give this to you. I'm refusing to accept it. Well, you need to. Someone needs to take this off me. There you go. Let it be seen. The High Court's been noticed. This carries on, I swear down, we're in the middle of taking back public buildings now. We've already taken the High Court in Chester. Don't touch it, mate. This is not going to happen, I'm telling you. We've got ex-military here. You carry on what you're doing, you're going to the gallows. That's all I've got to say. Thank you very much, you criminals. Out. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Carry on, I'll have you arrested.
We're still friends, we.
Doesn't make her look so crazy.
They're okay. They say, "Oh, Barb, you on about them," but it's no animosity between us. We're still friends, but obviously, when there's a flu shot to go, they go and get it, or stuff like that, you know, so they're okay with it.
And it's interesting because, if you don't mind me saying, both yourself and Barbara would be seen as typically a vulnerable category of the age group, and yet you're here today and you are, you're actually not following what the NHS direct, kind of diktats are, really.
No, we've never, thankfully we've never been on any long-term medication. We're not on any medication now. No. And we've had very few medications in our lifetime, only the odd, maybe a course of antibiotic for a week if a chest infection or something. But as for taking medication, we've hardly ever took any in our lives.
Oh well, respect you there, Derek.
And we've said to people before now, when we've been on holiday, and they said, "What? You don't take any medication?" I said, "No." A lady on holiday when we was in Parga a couple of years back, she was a nurse. And she was surprised. She said, because they were there celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. And we said, "Oh, but 25th course." I said, we said, "You're only learning." I said, we're long past that. And she said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Oh, we've been married 59 years. Yeah, wow. We have. Anyway, got back to the hotel, was talking to her, and we said, "We're not on any medication." She said, "You what? Not on any medication?" "My flabbergasted," she said. "You don't take any medication?" I said, "No. We feel we're healthy enough with our lifestyle." And this nurse, although she looked well, she said she was on all sorts of medication, and she was a nurse.
Wow. Oh wow, interesting. Yeah. So she was a nurse herself, and she wasn't taking any medication.
Yeah, she was.
She was, but she was surprised that you weren't.
Yeah, she was surprised that we weren't taking any medication at our age.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And a number of people said, they're surprised. Barb's put on posts before now, when people had a go at her, and she said, "Well, we're not on any medication," and and a lot of the posts come back, people say, "Well done you."
Yeah, brilliant. Oh, nice. Well, respect you there, Derek.
It's really important that people who are vulnerable get their immunity topped up by having a vaccine. That will help to protect them, but it will also help, hopefully, to reduce the pressures which come every winter, but which may be particularly tough on the NHS this winter.
You stupid woman!